How old are you? Are you less than 13 years old? Yeah, I see you. I see you less than 13 years old watching this video. Leave. There's boring not 13-year-old stuff in this video. Like disestablishmentarianism. Bipartisan conflicts. Gentrification. Politics. Leave. Leave. Alright, now that my little cousins are gone, let's begin the video. Psych! You thought I didn't see you? Leave! Get out of here! Oi, parental figure of this child, stop them watching this video. It's inappropriate.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
Tags. I was watching a video, and this ad came up to me, and it was like, there's this one innocent F word that turns a woman on and makes her start to chase you. And I was like, oh, this ought to be good. This ought to be good. And it was. It's so good. I couldn't not make a video on this. So I recorded the ad, but I'm dumb. So when I went to record the sound, I let the whole ad play through and forgot that I didn't press record. So I'm gonna have to voice it over myself. That's gonna be nice. Alright, I'm gonna pretend that I'm doing this on the same day. I gotta voice over this commercial. Nice.
There is one innocent F word that turns a woman on and makes her start to chase you.
I know the voiceover sounds bad. I know I look like an e-boy. But you don't know what he sounds like. And this is exactly what...
Do you know what it is? No, it's not that vulgar F word you might be thinking about.
No, not the vulgar one. I said innocent. If anyone says the vulgar one, I swear to God.
So do you know what that innocent F word is? I'll give you a hint.
Oh, okay.
Attractive women like to say this F word to get men wrapped around their finger.
But how does that help me? I've never spoken to an attractive woman before.
So do you know what this magic F word is?
Maybe? You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
If you already know for sure, then forget you ever saw this and go on with your day. But if you don't know the answer, or you want to be 100% positive you do, then I want you to pause YouTube for a minute and go watch a special presentation for men only at the link you see on your screen right now. By the way, my name is Andrew Ryan.
Oh, hi Andrew. Nice to meet you. Why do you look like you're being held at gunpoint?
Smile.
Swipe and lift.
Oh no, not this one.
Any less than 6 inches, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Hold up.
Are you still using Google?
Is this really what dating has come to in 2020?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing happened in 2018.
What would you do if this happened to you? First, you match with this girl on Tinder, and she asks you out on a date. You'd say yes, right? I mean, come on. Who's gonna say no to a babe like her?
What a total babe. She's such a babe. Oh my God. Absolute babe.
Yeah, that's right. She tricked us all into coming here, and now she expects us to compete for her.
We? Us? A lot of us. We don't deserve this. You and I? You and I back there?
Like some twisted Tinder Hunger Games. Now, at this point, you're not sure if you're angry or genuinely impressed at the sheer fallopian fortitude it took for her to pull this off.
Fallopian? Oh, that's like woman balls. Quite the knee slapper you got there, Andrew.
And when you stop to think about it, you have to admit, in a sick, twisted way, this is what dating is actually like now.
What?
I mean, for 99% of men these days, doesn't it feel like an endless competition to prove yourself?
Messed up, this accursed society. I miss the old days. Miss the old days when we didn't have to flaunt our feathers like society makes us do.
Anyone under 5'10", please leave as well.
Wait, what? Somebody just said manlet.
Also, anyone named Jimmy. I don't enjoy the name Jimmy.
Damn, Natasha, what the hell did Jimmy ever do to you?
Yeah, Natty, Tay, Tosh, what? What happened? What happened between you and Jimmy? Natasha, my homie, bro?
But seriously, how would you react to this? Would you get mad? I think you'd have every right to be. I mean, just look at this guy.
Do you like to travel?
I love to travel. I've been to, excuse me, this shit you just did right here, pulled a stunt on all these men who had stuff to do, it's f***ed up. You know it's f***ed up.
King, we got a king, boys, poggers. There's a king. Your crown, king.
This girl got hundreds of us to come to the park, and now look, we're doing push-ups and racing each other.
It's messed up. What we had to do, you and I, look, there's you, and there's me. Boy, what a day that was. We got ice cream after. And you spilled your ice cream. And I figured you were upset enough that day, so we shared mine.
And treating her like a princess.
And who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP, Simp!
Whatever happened to the days where you could just meet a girl, ask her on a few dates, and then make her your girlfriend?
Just play GTA 4, you tard.
How about I pick you up from your apartment?
That sounds good.
By the way, my name is Andrew Ryan, and in case you can't tell yet, yeah, I was one of the guys in the park that day.
We all went through a lot that day. And I'm sorry we didn't invite you for ice cream. The sexual tension was exclusive between us. You would have been third wheeling. You would have hated it.
Yes, it frustrated me. It humiliated me. And I was about one left swipe away from giving up on dating for good. And yet, it ultimately led me to this weird psychological discovery I'll show you in the next 5 minutes that can make astonishingly attractive women chase you for sex like you were a famous celebrity. And if I could see Natasha today, I would thank her.
This was the life-changing event in his life.
Because she made me realize just how pathetic I was with women.
Oh, man. Andrew. Oh, you're making this way too easy.
And forced me to finally face the truth. And this is really embarrassing, but just between you and I...
Just between us, all right? If you're watching this with someone else, cover their eyes.
Before that date with Natasha, I hadn't been laid in over 5 years.
Yeah, same here. Definitely over 5 years.
I couldn't stand the idea of re-downloading Tinder every week just to mindlessly swipe through beautiful girls I could never have.
At least he's not a simp.
So I decided to do whatever it took to break out of my slump and make girls see me as a guy they wanted to sleep with instead of a friend they felt sorry for. Simp! So I threw myself into the dating game. I bought some new clothes, I joined a gym, I read No More Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. The fedora's coming off!
And I went on a few dates here and there with girls who were okay looking, with a little makeup and the right lighting.
Holy shit, brutal, Andrew!
I even tried the 5 love languages and asked the universe to magically manifest a girl into my life.
You know what went wrong? You probably dialed the wrong number. The universe uses 1-800 instead of an area code. It's a business thing. I wouldn't try to understand it.
Then one night, when I was least expecting it, the answer came walking right up to me in the form of 3 smoking hot college girls in tank tops and booty shorts. "You're cute," said the blonde.
Holy shit, Andrew, that take was perfect. You gotta read to children.
I was out drinking with my friends and wearing a plain white t-shirt, and after about 6 beers, my friends thought it would be funny to get a marker and start drawing all over it. You know, typical guy stuff. Penises and boobs and I love cock.
Nice cock.
Well, soon enough, a random drunk girl came over to join the fun and write something on my shirt too. And you know what she wrote?
I'm gonna guess she wrote her phone number with some XOXO type shit.
Her name and phone number. She
So
was
close.
pretty drunk, so I didn't take it too seriously, but a few minutes later, I felt a tap on my shoulder. It was a different girl, a cute brunette I noticed earlier in the night. She wanted to write her name and number on me too.
Damn, I gotta write this down. Dick shirt.
Then 3 gorgeous college girls came over. "You're cute," said the blonde.
Do this one, Andrew. Do this one.
I stood there smiling like a kid in a candy shop while these smoking hot girls put their hands all over me and eagerly wrote down their names and numbers.
All these women writing their names and numbers on my shirt. Nobody wants to draw any more dicks? Come on!
Now, you might think this was nothing but a silly gimmick, and I thought so too, but here's where it gets really interesting.
Another guess. They responded.
Every one of these girls stuck around to chat with me for hours. They flirted with me, they laughed at my corny jokes, they asked me tons of questions and genuinely tried to get to know me.
They touched my fat cock.
Even though I wasn't doing anything, just standing there and being myself. Are you starting to see the real reason these girls like me so much?
It was the dick shirt. Hands. Dick shirt. He's not saying dick shirt. I don't care.
I remember when it finally clicked for me. It was like a veil had been lifted from my eyes, and I could finally see the code behind the matrix.
Dick shirt, dick shirt, dick shirt, dick shirt.
And they didn't care about any of the other guys trying to hit on them either. They only cared about one thing.
Come on, baby, let's get a dick shirt. Let's get a dick shirt, come on.
Other girls seemed to like me, so they liked me too. I went home that night with one burning question on my mind. How can I make this happen again?
Dick shirt. It was the dick shirt. Do the dick shirt again.
Do it.
I already knew about social proof, how women care a lot about other women's opinions. Women want what they can't have. But how could this help me, a normal, average guy with no prospects?
AKA hentai protagonist. Am I wrong?
Think of it like this. No one wants to eat at an empty restaurant, right?
What?
They want the place with a line out the door.
Hell no. I got places to be. Fuck Red Robin.
Because when a girl thinks there's a little competition for you, and she starts to feel even the slightest hint of jealousy, her brain releases a little squirt of sex hormones.
No! No, my God. He just had to say squirt.
And she starts getting horny when she thinks about you.
No! He said squirt on purpose.
Instead of approaching women and constantly having to prove yourself, you could sit back and relax and let the exact girl or girls you want come to you.
Because the proof is in the pudding. But that brand recognition, though.
Haven't you ever noticed how women always treat you better when you're with other women?
Yeah. Usually they spit on me when I'm out alone. I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, yeah.
In fact, this powerful psychological hack is the #1 driving force behind one of the most watched TV shows of all time.
Oh, God.
Where 20 women all compete for the heart of one man, and even if they can't win his heart, they're still fighting tooth and nail to fuck his brains out. You may have never watched this show yourself.
Indeed, I have not.
You almost certainly know it by name.
Indeed, I wish I didn't.
Bachelor.
Oh!
Did you know there's a multi-million-dollar formula behind that show?
Yes, the show is very formulaic.
A formula that taps into a woman's subconscious need for jealousy and competition.
Not feeling that one.
The same jealousy
Wait, these
switch
words
I was
don't have
just
a title
telling you
card.
about.
What the fuck?
And I made it my top priority to decode this formula and figure out how to apply it to my dating life. First, I watched every episode I could find. And I took notes. The more I watched, the more I could see the patterns. The guys on these shows would always say the same things at the same stages in conversation, and when they did, the woman's eyes would get wide and she would start desperately trying to sleep with the guy. Every single time.
He is trying to take a bad scripted show and turn it into the cure for incel. Point and laugh. Ha ha. Earphones.
I took pages of notes and wrote down dozens of examples. Then I dove into the psychology behind these shows to discover why women are so hooked on female competition and how I could create the same effect in my own dating life.
Be on the show.
A week passed, then 2. By the end of that month, I had a list of techniques as long as my arm.
Pathetic.
I texted a simple 5-word phrase I learned to a girl named Kelly who had stopped responding to me on Tinder weeks ago.
He sent a video of himself going like,
What's popping?
Then we met for drinks and I started getting shy. I could see her getting bored, looking at her phone, losing interest in
look
me.
at notes, man.
So I went to the bathroom and I looked at my notes.
A good protagonist, ladies and gentlemen. He's smart. He listened to the audience.
Then I came back, casually sat down, and asked her one innocent question.
This is it, boys.
The Casanova question I learned.
Yeah, he's gonna tell us what the question is.
My pulse quickened for a moment, but I knew it worked. When her eyes lit up, she smiled, put her phone away, and stared into my eyes like I was the only man in the room, or the world, who actually mattered.
What was the question?
It was like a switch had been flipped, and suddenly she was the one acting shy.
What was the question?
Trying to impress me, asking me questions about myself, trying to make me laugh, inching closer and closer so she could touch me. From that point on, it was like I could do nothing wrong. I kept nudging the conversation along with a few tiny tricks and techniques I'd created.
Where's the question?
She kept moving
what
closer
was
and
the
closer,
question you
rubbing her
asked,
hands on my
Andrew?
leg,
I
rocking her
need
hips against mine.
to know.
I inhaled the sweet feminine smell of her, and my heart started pounding.
And then I found myself on Wattpad. Oh, those were the days.
She leaned in, and suddenly her lips were on mine, her tongue was sliding into my mouth. Then she was
Oh,
pulling
less
me
is
into a cab
more,
with
dude.
a naughty grin
Jesus
on her
Christ.
face,
Oh
like a
my-
groupie about to bang her favorite rock star. And it only took 30 seconds inside her apartment before she was ripping her shirt off, and I was sliding her panties to the floor.
Oh,
For the next 6
dude.
months, I went on a rampage that would have made Hugh Hefner jealous.
Ah. would have made Hugh Hefner jealous because he can't do that anymore because he's dead. I see where you're at, Andrew. I'm here.
I guess you could say I was making up for lost time. There was Samantha, my ex-coworker, who swore that I wasn't her type. We met for coffee, and I used the good girl phrase.
What is the good girl phrase?
40 minutes
You're
later,
not
I had her
explaining
bent
this.
over in the backseat of her minivan, breaking every rule she ever thought she had about men, and loving every naughty
Spare the
second of it.
details, Drew.
Then there was
Fuck.
Nancy, who I secretly had a crush on for years, but she always treated me as just a friend.
It's not as pleasant as you'd think. They don't treat you like a friend. They treat you like an item.
Until I used the celebrity crush technique with her
What
at a
is the
house
celebrity
party.
crush technique?
Suddenly she was
Andrew,
following me around the
you're not
party like a
explaining.
lovesick
Come
puppy
on,
dog.
homies don't
Then
do this
pulling
to
me
each
into a
other,
spare
man.
bedroom and telling me how she always had a thing for me. She just couldn't act on it because of her jerk boyfriend.
Jerk boyfriend? Oh my, what was his name? Chad? Brad? Thad? Gilbert?
Well, she broke up with that jerk, and we dated for 3 incredible months.
Fuck that douche Gilbert. Nancy needs a nice guy. A nice guy like Andrew.
And the only reason it ended is because she wanted to move in together, and I wasn't ready yet. I wanted to keep dating other girls.
Now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy. I will do what I must.
Girls like Ella,
Or...
the seemingly innocent 21-year-old college girl who messaged me online after reading the qualifying question I wrote
What
in
is
my
the
bio,
qualifying question?
and was soon coming over once
Oh,
a
for
week,
fuck's sake.
wearing kitten ears and a leather collar,
Daddy will be back on Discord soon, kitten.
calling me sir and begging to please me. Or Paige, who started texting me naked photos and sharing her
Andrew, I
deepest
see you.
fantasies before we even met in person. Then suggested we skip the first date and came straight over to my place for some no-strings-attached fun. There were so many girls like Ella and Paige,
We
more than I
get
ever
it,
imagined,
you
and it
class
felt so
cheese.
liberating to watch all my mistrust and frustration with women dissolve into thin air, and to realize just how freaky and sexual any girl can be.
Women like sex?
That's when a girl starts to feel truly open and safe with you, like you're the only guy in the world who gets her.
No other dude is going to admit that he watches hentai for both the plot and the porn. I'm the only one that's being real with you, so fuck me!
And I'll tell you from experience, having the power to do that for any girl you want, it felt amazing.
What is that smell? Is that female ejaculate? Ah, dude! Brush your teeth! Get it? Because I'm saying that he's just so good at this that right before he was...
And that was only the beginning. Honestly, I had no plans to share this secret with anyone else.
But then he got the idea to sell a book.
It was all so personal and private. But then I had lunch with my friend Chris, and he told me about a girl he thought was the one who suddenly stopped texting him back out of nowhere. He looked so hopeless and sad. I couldn't let a brother suffer like that.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't let a brother suffer like that, you know what I mean?
A week ago, she wouldn't return my texts. Now, she's sending me sexy pics of her in the shower and asking when I'm going to come and join her. Thank you.
I'm so good. My homie, my brother Jason, got blocked by multiple girls for being a super creep until I told him the magic words. Now, he's no longer a sex offender.
And it would have ended right there, but then Chris passed the cheat sheet along to a coworker of his named Brian.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
His ex had dumped him over a year ago, and he hadn't been laid since. But he was grinning from ear to ear when he went out to a strip club and had this beautiful Asian dancer practically forcing her number into his phone.
She was Asian?
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
And then I guess the word got out, and the secret got shared around our circle of friends.
The boys, the homies, the brothers.
Some of them in their 20s, some of them in their 60s.
60s? That's not a circle of friends. That's one of the boys' divorced dad, Jared!
And again, they raved about the Bachelor effect. How it was like flipping a switch in a woman's mind from turned off to turned on. I think Matt said it best. I thought the girls chasing guys thing was a myth. Wow. Girls will chase you if they like you.
Andrew, just cut it at myth.
Dude, there's a whole other world being lived out there.
Dude, there's a whole other world being lived out there.
Yes, there is a whole other world being lived out there.
There's a whole other world being lived out there. But
So we spent months taking all of my research and in-field experience.
take a shot every time he brags about how much he gets laid. Fucking...
Make Girls Chase You is the result of over a year of non-stop, hands-on research, field testing, and hard
Ooh,
work.
I like shit. I like that carbon fiber thing you got going on. That's fresh.
Hard work I already did for you. And before I could share my weird but ethical secrets...
Whoa. I was on board until he said ethical. That's kind of fucking sus.
I knew the program would have to accomplish 3 things. First, it had to tell you the truth about dating and sex that's been hidden from you by the media, your parents...
Mom! Have you been lying to me?
Like I said, I set the bar pretty high for this, and after months and months of work, I'm finally ready to release my Make Girls Chase You program to a small number of men.
Because the less people you sell it to, the more you profit. I'm with you, Andrew. I'm here.
So if you're watching this video, that means you're part of the test.
Oh, shit.
Means you have a chance to learn the exact words, phrases, and questions
Andrew,
that will make her
that's
chase
not on
you,
the script.
to
That's not what
finally
the
take
script
back
says.
the power and
Andrew,
control
you're
of your dating life for
doing
good.
it wrong, Andrew.
We erase every bit of crap you ever learned from pickup artists, men's magazines, and romantic movies to listen with an open mind and actually try what you learn.
Unironically, a good point. Do not listen to romance movies. They are beautiful people propaganda, and we do not fuck with beautiful people propaganda.
If you can agree to that, then the next 5 minutes will be the most eye-opening, transformational experience of your entire life.
It's more than 5 minutes. This video isn't even halfway done.
But if you can't agree to my terms, well, thanks for watching, but this is the end of the road for you. Please close this page and leave your spot open for the next guy in line. Still here? Then let's do this. First, I'll give you the complete list of words, phrases, and behaviors that trigger the Bachelor effect.
No one else can come up with this, all right? He's the only one who can construct these sentences.
Next, you'll discover the secret sexual life of women. Why women can never tell you the truth about what really turns them on.
Because they have no fucking clue. Ladies, you don't know. If you think you know, shut up.
And how to make her dripping wet just by whispering 7 simple words in her ear at the right time.
According to all known laws of aviation.
You'll know it's working when she starts biting her lip, staring at your crotch, and suggesting you both go somewhere more private.
That's why girls always bite their lip and stare at my wiener and pull out a condom and remind me that their parents are at home and tell me that they want my fat, juicy cock.
Then I'll tell you the truth about slut-shaming.
Are you ready for this? The truth about slut-shaming. Slut-shaming bad.
Why most girls...
Let's get that, do it again. Do it again.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
One under-the-radar phrase I usually say to a girl word for word that compels her to chase me around like a lovesick kitten on a leash.
Daddy will be back on Discord soon, kitten.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. You'll also discover what women really want from men.
And it's fucking disgusting.
Avoid girls who do this. It's a trap.
Murderers. All right? Do not hit on murderers. Because murderers will, in fact, murder you.
Even if she seems innocent, even if you think she's into you, even if you think you have a shot.
Do not hit on murderers. Because you won't be clapping cheeks. You'll be clapping your hands in her basement, tied to a chair, just to get the neighbor's attention. But the neighbors aren't going to do anything. Because, be honest with yourself, if you were clapping from your neighbor's house, what would you do? Would you do anything? No. So do not hit on murderers.
Nonverbal pickup lines. Did you know that most conversations are 80% nonverbal? I'll show you a useful body language trick I discovered that actually gets 7 out of 10 women to approach you first and strike up a conversation.
Look at her, smile, and then look away. Works every time, especially with murderers.
I'll show you how to read these signals and spot the easiest, most DTF girls in any room you walk into.
They're so DTF, IDKY, but FYI, not gonna lie, we kinda do be shy.
The hypnotic kiss technique. This one's like crack cocaine for the female mind.
You see, what you do is you lace your lips with crack cocaine.
If you've never seen a super hot girl get visibly horny right before your eyes, get excited. It's extremely empowering.
Hell yeah, it is. I would know. I clap cheeks.
If you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s, and you want to be dating younger women,
then have a seat. Hi, I'm with Dateline NBC.
I'll show you how to spot the right girl, turn her on, and have her crawling on your knees and calling you daddy.
How many times do I have to make this fucking joke, Andrew? You're making it hard to be original.
You're also going to discover 7 boneheaded beta mistakes.
This motherfucker is Memphis from the Sonic 06 fan dub.
That just makes you a beta cuck. That's...
I mean, you technically can get rejected, but you gotta try really, really hard to screw this up.
It's almost impossible to fail when you spend half your paycheck on this book.
Okay, can you feel that? Your heart beating? The dryness in your mouth? That incredible desire to know this?
The eerie noise is the squishing of dirt and stone beneath your feet. You're being chased.
What do you think would be a fair price to make girls chase you anytime you want? Hundreds?
Hold on.
Thousands?
Dude, I haven't even...
Honestly, can you even put a price on it?
Well, if you give me the time to...
I think you'd agree that 197 or more...
Well, that's mighty specific.
I mean, 197 is a lot of money, but considering how this will change your life forever and finally get you out of the minefield of modern dating...
A term he coined himself.
But look, after spending 34 years of my life as a nice guy...
You hear that? You hear that laugh? He knows what he's doing, the slimy son of a bitch. He knows all about the subreddit. Oh, God. I could feel my neckbeard growing in.
After always being the one who gives and gives to others, I know it can sometimes feel impossible to be selfish and give yourself what you so desperately need.
Oh my God, this is for the unironic nice guys. Holy shit.
See, I've made it my mission in my life to serve my fellow man. I never wanted to be some wealthy guru or expert.
Well, Andrew, you could have fooled me, but hearing you say this with your words, I am completely convinced.
I wanted to know that finally, once and for all, I had the power to choose the beautiful, sexy, good-hearted women who came into my life and keep the toxic, manipulative, ugly ones out.
No! If you're ugly, it's the same as being manipulative and toxic.
Imagine if you could choose any girl you wanted and make her start chasing you. What would you do? Would you sleep with 7 different girls a week? Or would you find that one special girl and make her your girlfriend? Maybe even a girl you're thinking about right now.
Well, there is this one girl.
Either way, I believe that choice should be yours.
That's right, not her choice, yours. That cuter, funnier guy with the curlier hair she left me for, out of the question.
And if I have to take a hit to my wallet to help you get there, well, that's a price I'm extremely happy to pay. So here's what I'm going to do. We've already agreed that Make Girls Chase You is worth at least $197.
Actually, I didn't get a say yet.
But because you've watched this video and given me some of your precious time,
far too much
I'm not going to ask you to invest $197. I'm not even going to ask you to pay $97, even though I know you'll agree that would be a steal.
Fuck you, nigga. You don't know me. You don't know.
For as long as this page is up, and not a moment longer, I'm going to set your price for Make Girls Chase You at just one single payment of $77.
It's just like that one joke from Billy and Mandy. I can't find it on YouTube, but Grimm is watching TV and he sees a commercial for a vacuum cleaner or some shit. And it's like, for only 16 easy payments of $39.99.
And if you act right now, I'll take money out of my own pocket and give you a whopping 60% off. Which means if you simply click the button below right now, you'll get the complete Make Girls Chase You program for the severely discounted price of just $37.
Hold on, is that 60% off? All right, give me a fucking second. Hold on. It's not! You slimy cunt! It's $30! It's $30.80!
The bad news is, to lock in your discount, you have to act right now.
He's only accepting the next 50 followers.
Why?
Holy shit, that's a loud-ass door. Andrew, blink twice if you're being held captive.
Well, I'm actually in a bit of a fight with a few of my friends.
I knew it.
After experiencing this power for themselves and seeing firsthand how easy it is to get beautiful women almost dangerously obsessed with you, they tell me I'm being a beta.
You a beta cuck.
I'm going to back everything I've said with a frankly incredible 100% money back guarantee. Here's how it works.
Should have done a PNG, Andrew. It shouldn't bother me as much as it does.
I want you to experience what it feels like to wake up next to a beautiful girl and know that she's yours for as long as you want.
And once you don't want her anymore, bimbo fly and somebody catch her!
And if I have to put myself out there a little bit to help you, I'm more than happy to do that. And all you have to do is click the button below right now.
That red one that says subscribe, click it. Unless it's gray, then don't click it. Instead, click the bell button next to it. Yeah, that's the one you gotta click.
This is how you disarm even the coldest, meanest girl, get her into bed insanely fast, and show her you're the only man in a sea of little boys.
You are the Chad. Everyone else, puny. Stomp on them. Punt those little beta cucks all the way to Albuquerque.
This is my private collection of done-for-you text messages, tested and proven to get her hot and heavy for you.
Nuh-uh, not a word, Andrew. I see that, you slimy little slime chunk. Why blur it if we already know it's Nancy? And why are you blurring everything else? You don't want us to know your battery percentage, huh? Huh?
What's amazing about these texts is that they start turning her on before you even have your first date, and...
Oh, you absolute cuckmonger. Look at that shit. He doesn't even have his battery percentage displayed on screen.
Warning, this bonus contains extremely explicit screenshots.
The only way he can top what we've already seen is just a close-up of Nancy's class.
So, let's add this all up just so you can see for yourself what a great deal you're actually getting.
Oh? No Nancy labia. I feel cheated, Andrew.
With your special discount, you'll get the complete Make Girls Chase You program for just $37. We already agreed that Make Girls Chase You is worth at least $97 all by itself.
Actually, we didn't agree. I didn't get to speak, Andrew. You kept man-terrupting.
At no additional charge, you're also getting passing women's tests, dating multiple women, and text message crack.
Wait, is the iPad included? Oh shit, that's a steal. I'd say that's worth $197 at least. Sharingan.
I don't know about you, but if I was at the store, swiped my membership card, and saw my bill for $388 worth of stuff plummet to less than $40, I'd feel like I won the lottery, or like there was some mistake.
Tell you what, I wouldn't mention it to the cashier.
But no matter what, I'd rush to claim my discount before anyone tried to take it away.
My man!
And all you have to do to claim your discount and take advantage of this amazing deal, just click the button below right now.
The red one. Click the red one. Unless you see the bell, then click the bell. And if you want, you can also press the one with the thumb pointing upward.
And you have two very different options leading to two very different lives. One, a lifetime of passion and lust and excitement.
Andrew, lust is in my name, alright?
Where you love your life, you love the women you're dating, and you're proud of the man you've become. The other, well, the other is just a continuation of the life you have now.
Fuck you, nigga. You don't know me. You don't know.
So listen closely as I tell you what your two options are so you can make the right choice for you. Option 1 is to leave this page without enrolling in the program. I think you already know what will happen if you do this because you felt it so many times before. That feeling of hopelessness and despair.
But, Andrew, it's a website, not Marunis's razor, okay?
Which is why I want you to take a second here and seriously consider taking option 2. In a lot of ways, it's the easier road because all it takes on your part is deciding you love yourself enough to say yes right now.
You know what, Andrew? You're manipulative and toxic and ugly. The fucking caucasity of this guy, I swear. The fucking fallopian fortitude of this guy. Oh my god.
Learn the secret to making girls chase you that has been kept from you for so long.
There's 10 more minutes of this video.
When you pay your discounted enrollment fee today.
Ugh! Oh god. Let's get that again.
Catching a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and seeing a king staring back at you.
Yes, king. You are no simp. You are a king.
Imagine choosing the lucky woman, or women, who get to be with you, and knowing you will never have to settle again for the rest of your life. And then, just click the button below. Thank you for your time. Simply click the button below, now. Still here? Still deciding?
Go home. The movie's over.
I'm 55 years old and going bald. There's no way this can help me sleep with younger women I'm actually interested in.
What? Cody Ko has a girlfriend.
That's why guys like Make Girls Chase You so much. It can also help you in other tricky situations, like in school, or a girl at the office, or a girl who might have a boyfriend.
Oh.
Guys should not get this if they would use it to hurt women or abuse them in any way, physically or emotionally. Those guys should not get Make Girls Chase You.
All those douche chads? Nuh-uh. This joke isn't funny anymore, Andrew.
My policy is to expect the best out of people, and I expect that you will use Make Girls Chase You to bring women incredible pleasure.
Yes, sir.
And show them experiences with a man they never had before.
That's the plan, yes, sir.
But I know for a fact, Make Girls Chase You will get you results the second you put it to work for you.
What? You want a refund? Nah, you didn't do it right.
I hope I answered your question here, but if you're still here, wondering if this is right for you, there's only one way to find out.
Ask somebody who's tried it. This is the problem. You don't need to spend money to do things that men across the world have been doing for centuries. You can speak just as well as them. You're funny, you're literate, you're a king. That's why he laughed. He looked at the subreddit. 2018 was the boom of the subreddit text-to-speech videos. He's trying to capitalize on the nice guys and feed them a magic pill that they already have. The cure for incel doesn't exist. You don't need a love coach, you don't need a novel, you don't need a cheat sheet or an Amazon bestseller with a perfect beard. Everything you need is already inside you. Just fucking use it, you lazy piece of shit. What, you expected me to end on a funny? Nah. Who do you think I am? A comedian?